What would the world look like if we did not have diverse leaders? There would probably not be a lot of leaders that we could look up to, and we wouldn't know like what we can do or what rules to follow.
I agree.
I agree with that, definitely. If we have all the same like leaders and all the same ideas, then we will never be able to produce change or ever learn anything.
We wouldn't have anyone to look up to, and it's important to have diverse leaders so that people have role models that look like them.
I agree. I think if we didn't have diverse leaders, we wouldn't be able to reach our full potential, because what I need in a leader is different from what Darius needs in a leader, and so on. So if we don't have diverse leaders, then we can't each reach our own full potential.
Yeah, we can't, we don't have anyone to look up to, and we won't have like rules or boundaries or any of that.
All right, on to the next question.
Next question, please.
Inclusive youth leadership means young people of all abilities are given opportunities to be leaders in their schools and their communities. Why is this important for young people to be in leadership positions?
I think it's definitely important for young people to be in leadership positions, because it shows that other people other than adults can be leaders, and it shows that anyone can do it at any age or however old they are or whatever their mental capabilities are.
Agree. I think it helps them speak up and gain the skills to become role models in the future.
Definitely. I think it shows us that we have these opportunities at a young age, that starting in like elementary school and middle school, we have those opportunities to be leaders all throughout our ages, and we can reach like our peers that are our same age, or younger, or older, as leaders. Like there's no given age to start being a leader.
I may or may not have lost a few words. Would you mind like repeating what you were talking about so I can have a more clear insight on what I could say?
Definitely. I said that I think it's good that we don't have a given age to be a leader, that we can at any age, like elementary school, middle school, we can start being a leader.
Oh yeah, now I have a more clear insight. Yeah. I mean, if anyone can become a leader at any age, then I don't know, maybe some old dude could become a leader.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, like we can be leaders at young age, older people can be leaders at an older age too. Like there's no age limit, like where you can start or where you can end to be a leader.
Definitely so, and if we don't have any leaders who are young, then how are we supposed to expect to keep evolving through the more generations and ages? If the only people who are leaders are old people, how are we supposed to learn how to become leaders at any age if we don't learn how to do it now?
And plus, we need some kind of leader to represent an age demographic.
Definitely.
And if we don't have that, then who are we representing?
Exactly. I appreciate that like you guys as 10th graders are leaders for our school, that we can look at our peers together and not just have to look up to like adults and older leaders, that we can look at each other for those leadership roles.
Lead by example is a popular phrase. What does this mean to you, and how do you lead by example for others?
Personally, to me, this means acting what you speak. So if I say that we should be respectful, be on time to our classes, like if we're in school, then I should be able to lead by my own words, go to class, be respectful to my teachers, my peers. So I think that's what lead by example means, like literally lead by example. You are the example that people in our school and your communities can look up to do the right thing, and to just show others what you're capable of, to do what's right at all times.
I agree on that. I think to me it means that you should act the way you want others to act instead of telling them how to act. Like I try to lead by example by treating everyone kindly.
I definitely agree with both of you said. It's a general fact. You just basically just doing what you say and being the person or the role model that people can look to find the guidance and showing them how to lead.
Well, I guess what it means to me when I hear, lead by example, I kind of think, hey, this person looks like they could represent, or look like they could, be really helpful and lead a new generation of people. And it doesn't matter if you're, 12 or something. you can lead. You can lead at that age. You just, have to know what you're doing.
Definitely. I feel like we're just like literal walking examples of and portraying ourselves, especially because we're all a really pretty diverse group, and just showing that anyone in any different color, size, shape, mental capacity could do anything and could be a leader and could shine no matter what.
Question number 4.
Leaders sometimes have different values, viewpoints, and opinions. From those they are leading, how do you handle this?
I definitely like handling it. Sometimes can be like a little frustrating, but you just also have to like think in a rearview mirror. Everyone's not the same. Everyone has different values and viewpoints, of course, like the question said, but everyone has a different view on how they see things, and you have to also see things from everyone's different perspective and how they work, and not everyone's brain is wired the same way.
Yeah.
So you have to work together with others and figure out how they work as a leader and figure out how you work as a leader and combine it together to make it the best you can.
Mm-hmm. And that's kind of where compromise comes in, because, if you have this viewpoint and this person has the opposite viewpoint, you would have to try to combine viewpoints and compromise and try to, really understand, like, oh, this is how this person thinks and I should respect that. And if I can't, I can just try to compromise with them and say, oh, hey, maybe we can compromise and try and put both of our viewpoints together and make a viewpoint that we both can really vibe with.
I think compromise is one of the biggest words that I think leaders need to know. That's why I really like this question. Like you were saying, different opinions and values. A good leader can compromise and take everyone's values and opinions and put them together that helps the entire group.
I think it's okay to have different opinions. Everyone is different, and we can't expect everybody to think alike. We just have to be respectful of their opinions.
Exactly. The respectfulness and the compromise goes hand in hand with one another. Because if I respect your opinions and values, then I'll take those values and compromise my values with them and your values with them to lead the entire group and not just individuals.
We all have different leadership styles and strengths. What are 3 words that describe you as a leader?
3 words. I say mature, nice, and good mental mind.
Why do you say good mental mind?
Because I kind of say good mental mind as an iffy, because I'm kind of going through something. Unless I'm trying to better myself by doing therapy, so that's nice.
Well, that's good. How do you use your nice qualities to lead?
That's a good question. Wait, can I come back to that one?
Of course. I can say mine. I think like we were saying before, compromise is a big one, so I really value being able to compromise with the entire group. I think being a strong word of mouth, I don't really know how to word that, but being someone that can speak up to the group and not be afraid or, I guess, passive in situations, I think that's important for leaders.
You could say something, that would be like one of my words, like outspoken, something like that.
I think leaders need to be outspoken, either direct or behind the scenes. In some way you have to be outspoken, so that's how you lead an entire group. And then I think my 3rd word would have to be adapt. I can adapt as a leader.
Oh, adaptive, that is a good word to use.
It is, because in this group, this is one area of leaders, but I play sports, and in sports is a different area of leaders. I have to be able to adapt to each group of people with different opinions and values, like we said before.
I think my 3 words are definitely outspoken for one of them. I feel like I'm just able to be able to talk to a group and try to let them know what's going on and not stay silent or be passive, but put it all out on the floor and let them know what needs to be done. I definitely say I'm a big motivator. I try to motivate people as much as I can in my groups, make sure they get everything done.
Yeah, like we said before, good leaders aren't above the group. We're not the kings of anyone. We are equals, but we are able to take the objective of the group and actually delegate within the group, or take those opinions and values of everyone that's different and put them together. That's what good leaders are. Do you have any 3 words that describe you as a leader, Nathan?
I hardworking, respectful, and inclusive.
How would we describe this group sitting around this table, you four, in 3 words?
A good group of lads.
I think that's more than 3 words. So 3 words to describe this group right here around this table.
Lads.
I would definitely say all 4 of us are hardworking. We all put in work within our like leadership opportunities and different things that we've done. Everybody agree?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think knowing throughout my years of being in Unified Club what each of you guys have done a part of this club and outside like the Special Olympics, it was just crazy to see, like we said before, leadership doesn't start at any age. You guys have taken all these opportunities to work hard for your beliefs and opinions and values in Unified Club. So I think that's really cool. And then I think the word I would use is when Nathan's words, inclusiveness. We really all include so many types of people, like in other clubs too, and within our Unified Club in so many different ways, including this talk.
Definitely. We have, just sitting at this table, we have 2 athletes sitting right here, Isaiah, and we have Nathan. So it's just definitely like different, different people coming from different backgrounds and doing different things. I'm showing that it doesn't matter who you are, what you do, or what you play, or whatever you are, just breaking the stereotypes and the norms of things and just showing that you can be anyone or anything and be able to be a part of a more inclusive leadership.
We did it.
All right, and one last go for the ASMR.